Did I tell you about how I used to hunt bats?
You used to hunt bats?
Yeah, it was a job of mine. It was I like used what's called a bat box and detect where bats were coming from outside of buildings.
Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really weird.
That's actually kind of cool. Like that's
my friend told me it was a thing because he got me into that gig. When he told me it was a thing, I was like, "You are taking the piss. I do not believe you for 1 second."
No, but think about how cool
true.
that sounds, though. Bat hunter. That sounds awesome.
I was a Batman, dude.
You could literally. That is incredible. You could literally call yourself the Batman.
It was so strange. And it paid pretty well too. It was very, very weird. A very weird job, but like you could only do it at certain times of the year because they wouldn't come out during the winter and shit, right?
Huh.
And the people that did that job would also have other jobs that they would do too. So they would do like checks on ponds and rivers and stuff to see if there was any newts that were like in need of protecting. Like it's so weird. Basically, Rambo, we have like a lot of laws in the UK that we like protect certain animals from getting like fucked up.
Yeah.
By just buildings and shit. And bats are one of those protected species. So if you need to do like any sort of construction work on like any building, for the most part, you need to get what's called a pretty much a bat survey. Or like a nature survey done by like professionals to certify that, hey, there's bats in this area, but they're not coming out of that building. They're not coming out of the building that they need to work on. So POG. And if they are coming out of that building, then they have to go in there like with special equipment and move their like little home, move them safely to a new area. It's so weird.
Oh, that's cool.
The creepiest one I've went on, because like it's a weird job to begin with, because you're outside of a building at night with no lights, holding a black box that fucking goes like every now and again. Every now and again. That's what they sound like on the bat box. It's so weird. I can even send you a video if you want.
Oh man, yeah.
So you can listen to it.
Yeah, I'll listen to it. I'll play it on stream.
Chat are gonna have their minds fucking blown at this shit.
All right.
Bat box. Bat sound. Ah, here we go.
All right.
It's super
Holy
strange.
cow.
I'll send it to you in DM. There you go.
Thank you so much, Mika, for the 40 tier 1s. Holy cow, thank you. All right. Okay. Bat sound captured on bat box. All right, this is what it sounds like. Yep.
And that's like a directional sound as well. So you have to like point it at the building.
Yeah.
And you hear sound coming from the building.
Yeah. It sounds almost like lasers.
You have to, like, keep an eye out. Yeah.
It sounds like almost like sci-fi lasers. That's really cool.
They're so cute as well. They're just like flying mice.
Oh yeah. No, like bats when you like actually look at them, like they actually are pretty cute. Like they're great.
Like sky puppies, the sky puppers.
One of my mods just said it sounds like someone playing Space Invader from a distance.
Yeah, like I would just stand outside of buildings with a bat box pointing at it and just trying to see if there was any going into the building or coming out of the building. And like the strangest one that I ever went to, that was like the creepiest, was like an overnight stay. So most of the time when you did this sort of thing, you would go there at a certain time, like around about sunset, during the summer, like spring.
Okay, I'll hydrate.
You'd stand there for like maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then head back and just like report your findings. But this time it was an overnight stay because it was such a huge building. We had to take like a team of about 20 people. And you want to know what type of building it was?
What was it?
It was an abandoned hospital from like the fucking 40s.
Yo, wait, those are actually super cool.
And it was fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah.
I had to peek through one of the windows, dude. There was still like ancient like equipment and stuff, like just really old school hospital beds. I was like, what the fuck?
That's actually okay. Abandoned buildings and like really old abandoned buildings, I actually really like them. Like I think they look super cool because of just the vibe that they give off. It's just incredible.
You would have loved this shit then. It was huge. And it was very tall as well. It had
so you're basically
5 floors.
Like, so in that one you could basically just act like you were a ghost hunter.
Sort of, yeah. I just didn't go inside the house. I was
Wow.
like stood to the right of I was stood to the right of the main front area. There's about 4 of us on the front covering it every kind of like main spot that they thought bats would be coming from, and I was watching like this little separate area that pretty much looked like where they stored most of their heavy equipment or some shit. And I caught some bats coming out of this little hole. But like that was an overnight stay, so we had to go like sleep for like maybe about 4 hours in this like I want to say it was like a shack sort of. It was weird. It was kind of like one of those like buildings that they have for Girl Scouts or like what we call over here beavers. Like Boy Scouts, we have like a thing that's like similar, and it's called beavers.